Alrighty, and we are back from lunch, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed your lunch as much as I enjoyed mine. We are 3 hours in. That's how far we are into the gameplay. We are currently level 10 on our melee character. That's what somebody in chat said. I forget, a couple of you had said, hey, let's go melee. So we went melee. We decided to try out a melee character. We are, thus far, I think we've got 2 or 3 deaths, I think, at level 10. The bosses in this game are quite an experience. Quite different from what you might think if you've ever played Torchlight, or if you've ever played Diablo, or if you've ever played PoE. Quite different. Definitely enjoying the passive tree, enjoying learning all of the new skills that are available. We've got, our character is set up with a chain hook skill that pulls bad guys closer towards us. And then we've got a big hammer skill that we smash down on people. And then we've got this blade storm skill that's essentially, it's Cyclone. If you've ever played PoE, or if you've ever played Berserker in Diablo, it's essentially Whirlwind. Not quite Whirlwind, but eventually it'll get there as we level it up. They've got this whole skills setting system where you can basically, it's kind of like gems in PoE, where you can augment your abilities with these various level up features on the abilities themselves. The problem with D3 that I found was that your class was this, right? Your class had class modifiers, essentially augments to your class, whereas this game seems to have augments to your skills, and then on top of that, every time you level up, you get 10 points that you get to put into your character that you can choose between 4 different stats: wisdom, agility, toughness, and ferocity. And then on top of that, there is this massive passive wheel. It's just huge. This is the first ring, which is flippable. This is the second ring, which is flippable. And then this is the third ring, which you can see is also flippable. So you can really kind of customize what you want to do. Now, at the moment, there seems to be a lot of replayability for replaying your characters and for respecking your characters through each of these passive trees. It seems like there's basically an offensive version of a stat and a defensive version of a stat. That's kind of a gross generalization. But for instance, coming over here, you can see the Scholar. Here's some status ailment effect that you get, right? That's one side of it. On the other side of the same tree, the same purple stat tree, is the Scholar Purifier as well. This gives you damage reduction when you have Force Shield, what is the Wilsen equivalent of PoE's Energy Shield, right? So there's like an offensive side of a tree and there's a defensive side of the tree. And then as you expand back out, there's an offensive side of the purple tree, which gives you a whole bunch of like ailment damage and what else does it give you? It gives you additional ailments. But then across on the opposite side of the passive tree, there is the defensive side of things, right? The more defensive side of the purple passive tree, where you're just getting straight up stats, you're getting different damage types, etc. So that's what we're kind of seeing. We're seeing that the passive tree can rotate. You can go more offensive heavy, more defensive heavy. And then the third wheel, I haven't even looked at all of these nodes out here on the third wheel yet because I'm just working through the second wheel right now. So we'll find out what the third wheel even does. The passive tree does connect, so you can wrap your way around and grab a whole bunch of stuff, but finding the ideal locations and the ideal slots, or like the ideal rotator position for each of these passive tree, that's going to be fun to figure out as we continue to play. So we've not finished Act 1 yet. We are, right now, I think we're on our way to another boss, actually. Yeah, the Ravaged Camp is where we are on our way to. So, if you are new to the stream this afternoon, go ahead and give us a like and ding the bell if you want to be notified about more videos and more going live just like this one. Believe it or not, you guys commenting and chatting and letting me know and voting on polls and stuff is actually a way that I use to determine whether or not I'm going to spend time just playing a game or if I'm going to spend time playing the game on stream. So, the game does look a bit choppy. The reason for that is literally simply because of my gaming rig. The game is actually running perfectly smooth on my end, but it's coming out a bit choppy on the stream, so apologies for that. The story so far has been what I would expect an action RPG story to be, filled with apocalyptic zombies and demons, as well as betrayals, impatient NPCs, classic meme-like innkeepers who are overweight, way too much armor on bad guys, that sort of thing. This is great, though. This is a great example. This area is a great example of the graphics that you can expect with this game. I feel like graphically it looks like a better version of Diablo 3, but it plays and it's got the complexity of Grim Dawn or Path of Exile, so take that for what it's worth. Right now we are just basically stacking health on most of our slots. We should actually sell all this stuff in town, shouldn't we? We should. I think that's what we should do. Right now, one thing that I'm kind of annoyed by is the way how their loot filter works. So sometimes it's been inconsistent with the way how loot drops and how it looks. So, Kirky, what is up, man? You finally killed the Act 1 boss? Alright, congrats. I'm hoping to get there at some point today. Alright, you can sell items by simply right-clicking on the item, which is really a nice feature. I really wish someday somebody would come out with a action RPG that just has a sell all tab. I like that Grim Dawn has that as like a feature in the modding side of things. Ooh, 22 ferocity. That's a lot of ferocity, but I like the 11 to all. Alright, we don't need willpower, and this is for cosmetics, right? Yeah, there we go. Look at that! We can now be green in our cosmetic inventory. Okay, don't care about that. Alright, how much gold do we have? We have 4,000. Let's get back out into the world. Regat Champion says, what's with the trash frames? Is that just the stream? Yes, that is just the stream. It is not the game. The game, I can assure you on my end, is running incredibly smooth. At some point this year, I am going to upgrade my PC and upgrade my internet connection, but that's not happening today. Also, I made this eminently clear during our first 3 hours of gameplay, but I feel like I need to do it at the beginning of each gameplay session because there are so many people out there right now who are streaming this game as sponsors. I am not streaming this game as a sponsor. I am just playing this game because I wanted to try it out. So, no sponsorships. You will find no paid advertisement here for Wilsen, the Lords of Mayhem. For me, this is just trying out another action RPG because I enjoy me some action RPGs. Alright, so we could go up and get Bestial Frenzy, which gives us 4% damage for each nearby enemy within 4 meters range. I don't like that. I don't like range-based stuff. We could get percentage of our fire and frost damage converted, but I don't have really any of that damage. We just get flat damage, flat melee weapon damage. I guess coming up here gives us the option to grab some more health and some more health regeneration. One of the things that I've been doing is just like grabbing stats, because it seems like stats are actually pretty good in this game. So just grabbing flat agility or flat ferocity, what are they called? Toughness, ferocity, agility. I feel like these are actually good stats in this game. Look at that. We're up to 1900 HP. I do like no damage, but that's fine. I've got over 2k HP between flat HP and flat force shield. Also, I've taken some augments onto my Blade Storm that allow me to get more rage as I kill stuff with my Blade Storm to keep it up longer, so that's quite nice. The judgment of the man that made you who you are is one of them. His ruling will clarify everything. We just have to go through. This kind of reminds me of what is it? Act 2, the jungle forest in PoE. When you first get into the southern forest. You know, it's like a greener, lusher land. Not everything is all gloom and doom. Apparently there's still some aspects of nature that's still alive in a world that is inhabited by demons and infested by zombies. I think the hammer is still actually my biggest DPS ability right now. It's a big, massive summoned hammer that comes down. It's quite nice, the AoE of it. The targeting of skills in this game is a little bit different. It's a little bit wacky. It's like if you've ever played PoE and you bind a skill to only attack in place, not attack move. That's what it's like. Every single ability has that. You also, if you're a melee character, you have a short dash ability that goes on cooldown with your auto attack, with your associated auto attack, so that's kind of nice. I wonder if in the future PoE would ever consider adding something like that to certain melee skills to actually bring melee up. Because it's quite nice to be able to actually dash in and get into the middle of the fray if you're playing melee. Where is this guy? Here he is. I feel like it saves you time with your mobility skills. Just the fact that you're already automatically basically dashing into something. It's quite nice. Alright, where are we going? One thing that I have found to be a little bit annoying is that you don't have status ailment effects as like an aura or a notification in the top, either left, right, or really anywhere in the UI. It's just not built in. So if you're being impacted by a status ailment effect, it actually happens on your character. So if you're bleeding or you're poisoned, etc., like, it's above your character, and you just have to be able to recognize that. So if you're a new player and you're like, what is this floating above my head? Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? So far, the only things that I've seen that float above your head are bad things. But the fact that it doesn't have... There's not just like a status ailments bar. That's a bit discouraging to me. Because it's tough visually. With the amount of visual things you need to pay attention to, and since you do actually want to dodge enemies' abilities in this game, like since there's a lot of interaction, I feel like it'd be nice if we could just straight up say, hey, this is the things that... These are the list of things that you're currently being affected by. I feel like that would be nice. Anything good here? That's health and move and shield, so we're just going to go with health because we're scaling a lot more health right now. Yeah, that's a lot more health. Basically, if it has health on it, we're taking it. It's a lot of toughness. 36 health. Okay, other things to be looking for. I need to level up my skills. What actually got the level up? Did Bladestorm? Bladestorm leveled up? Wings of Ishmar. When did we get this? Level... when? Level 14. And we're level 11. Okay. So skills actually level up and have their own little augments that you can put on them. Ninjino says status effects are on the lower right side above your willpower and rage. Oh, interesting. Okay, they must be very, very small status effects. Very, very small. I will have to keep a lookout for that, Ninjino. That is actually really helpful. Because I was, in 3 hours of gameplay, I never saw one. But now that I know to look on the bottom right, I will take a look. I'll keep my eye out for it. That's quite nice. Part of learning new games is just finding all the fun stuff in them, right? Designers have put all this work into it. And then getting to appreciate it and observe it. To me, at least, that's a lot of the fun of the game. Was that good? That was a catalyst. What's that? That's a mace. Another catalyst. Catalysts, by the way, are basically like summoner or spellcaster, like shields. They're the offensive version of an offhand for spellcasters. I may do a spellcaster playthrough at some point if I like the game enough, but right now I'm just playing with the melee boy, and eventually when I pick up some summoner skills, we will do that. We'll do the summoner thing. Because you guys know me. I love me playing some summoner. Pick up the chess piece. Jump on these guys. Let's chain hook this guy. Yeah, we've got an ability called chain hook. It lets us pull stuff over to us, so we're kind of like Pudge from Dota. Or Blitzcrank from League. Kind of fun. There's some bigger guys. Flayer Staggerers. Uh-oh. What happened? My hamsters went on break. Apparently my hamsters do not like those guys. Those guys make my video card crash, I guess. So watch out for Flayer Slayers. Ha! They make my OBS crash. The boss fights so far have been pretty clean, I would say, in the game across the board. I think the boss fights have probably been the thing that I've enjoyed the most thus far. That and actually exploring the passive tree. The passive tree seems pretty in-depth for an early-on passive tree. For a first-stage passive tree, it seems pretty in-depth. for like a day one passive tree that hasn't been touched for balance or anything like that, no expansions. It seems like there's actually some meat to it. A cursed chest. Does that mean I should touch it? What do you guys think? Should I touch the chest? I don't know. Let's touch it, right? What could happen? Defeat all the enemies to receive a reward. Okay, it's like a breach. We have to kill everything, and then we'll get a reward. All right, that sounds good by me. Did we kill everything? We did. Look at that, a bunch of blue items. Nice. I'll take it. Well, that was a good decision. Good call, Kirky. It was a good decision. It's like a little mini breach. Cyclone! Woohoo! Level up to Wings of Ishmar. Okay, nice. Does that actually generate me rage? Or does it just cost rage? I should check that. I think it just costs right now. Level up. Oh, I just leveled up. Just straight up me. There's so many things that can level up. So your skills can level up. You can level up. Alright, Wings of Ishmar is now level 12. It's level 14 that I get this. This Anvil's Woe is probably not actually that good. I'm using it right now, and it's my favorite DPS skill thus far, but it's probably not actually that good. It's decent single target. It does good AoE as well. Like, the AoE's pretty short. That's why I like using it for bosses. Another cursed trove. Alright, let's kill some stuff. Alright, we gotta build up some rage, and then kill stuff using Bladestorm, which lets us kill more stuff using Bladestorm. I feel like so far the game is a lot more combo-oriented than PoE or Grim Dawn or Diablo. It is certainly oriented around cooldowns, so if you don't like games that require you to play around cooldowns, then it might not be a game for you. 88 Force Shield. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. All this stuff is bad. I just want life. Give me more life. I need the next leg up of two-handers, like whatever the next tier is for damage. I'm also picking up way too much crap, aren't I? Probably. So right now in game the trading mechanism with vendors is just gold. Gold is the currency of the day, as it were. So we got 5,000 gold, and then I've got some primeval points that I can use for stuff. Primeval affinity. Primeval affinity? Is that how you say it? You know me, just mispronouncing things. But yeah, I can spend this to upgrade stuff. I think. That's over here. Yeah, I can level stuff up for the price of this purple stuff. Blake says, "Hey Iron, what's your early impression so far?" I like it so far. Again, I'm not a paid sponsor of the game, so this is just coming from a dude who's just playing the game. I think it's pretty fun so far, but a lot of that is learning games, and I like learning games. So Tornstein says, Strongbox like. Yeah, it's a bit like a Strongbox. That's actually a better comparison than a Breach. That's a good call. Good call, Tornstein. Alright, so where's my Bladestorm? I should just level this up as much as possible, right? How much? 9? I should just keep leveling this up. 14 is when I get the next like, augment, right?
Where did I leave that book?
Releases a directional wave after casting that damages enemies. Or increases area of effect. Damage ticks are applied less often. Oh, it's level 17. Can be held to prolong the duration of the skill. Oh, unfettered determination. That's what I need at level 17. So I need to keep leveling this up. Whoops, I leveled up the wrong thing. Can I get it? Okay, I'm at level 17. Alright, so at level 17... Can I do this? No? Maybe I need to actually be level 18? Maybe I need to be that level. Ha! A directional waves after casting that damages enemies. No, I'd rather do this. Increases AoE. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Okay, so maybe once I'm level 17, I'll get that third passive node. I don't know. I just spent a bunch of points. Who cares? Alright, we can get more life. I've got a lot of life right now. You get extra range for enemies to be considered nearby. Oh, that's interesting. Because that gives us increased percentage damage for nearby enemies. That's interesting. Interesting, but not compelling enough for me to take. There's more life over here, so we're going to take more life. It's going to take me forever to kill bosses, but I'm not going to die. That's the goal. Okay, what are we going to do here? Do we want to go... Do we want to crit more? Most of my bonus damage is actually coming from toughness. So let's do more toughness. What's the most amount of HP we can get on a character? Let's just do that. Alright, away we go. Back out into the field. Into the fields. Or as Elsa would say, into the unknown, right? I just watched, what is it? Frozen 2 with my kids the other night. That was great. They loved that. Oh, this gives us a gem slot, and it increases our move speed. I think I want to go with this. This is less life, but it's going to give me more move speed, and it gives us a gem slot. So these little augments are pretty interesting. They drop, and you can essentially socket them into items. It's quite nice. The Purifier's camp shouldn't be far now. There is little doubt that Mayhem is already on the way to welcome you and Edric. You must reach Grand Inquisitor Hemlock and plead your case to cease the infighting about your supposed witchcraft. Okay. Lots of cutscenes as well, by the way.
I see you have brought back the fugitive.
I came of my own accord.
That's good. Take him.
Stand down, soldiers. You have no authority to judge him alone. Only Grand Inquisitor Hemlock can.
Do not question my orders, Edric. I won't be as forgiving as I was with your treasonous sister. I won't make the same mistake twice.
What do you mean?
Some Brotherhood of Dawn prisoners broke free and escaped. Valeria was among them.
Uh-oh.
They're preparing for the hunt.
They're gonna hunt down our brother and sister!
Hers and hers only.
Oh no!
On the other hand, has always been loyal to us in the Republic. Do not treat him like those curs you sentenced to death by the dozen.
Where's Daddy Hemlock?
Ah, take them both! Prepare the gallows!
Enough!
Oh, this is our adopted father, by the way.
I will take it from here.
Grand Inquisitor.
Let us walk. These tricks, powers of yours, how did they manifest?
They just appeared.
Look at how tall this guy is. He's like 7 foot tall.
I know how it seems.
No, he's like 8 feet tall.
Bargain with demons.
Inquisitors know better than to believe words.
Inquisitors maybe, but you're more than that.
Do I have to fight Hemlock? I have to fight my father! That's what's gonna happen. This is a boss fight. No?
Let's assume I believe you. What did you expect by coming back here?
Only what's right for Valeria and
I cannot afford the political cost of sheltering you, but I can give you another chance at survival, another chance to serve mankind far from these lands.
Okay, so we're gonna get banished? This is Path of the Exile? Yeah, leave. Go away. Yeah. Live as an exile. There you go.
Even if I do, what of Edric? What will you do with Valeria? She was just evading Layla's frenzy. She is still loyal to you in the Republic.
No! Your path isn't theirs. Not anymore. Even my influence couldn't save Valeria. Her fate is sealed. Accept it as I must.
She deserves more than being chased.
Okay, so those of you who have no idea what's going on in the story, you're supposedly 3 orphans. Edric, Valeria, and then us, Balding Draconis.
Risking much more than my political survival by not killing you on the spot.
So, anyway, so we're 3 orphans. Hemlock raised us and trained us how to be Inquisitors and serve the Republic.
As I
This event happened, the demons came, and now supposedly we're all being accused of witchcraft.
Nor shall you look for Valeria. For if you do, you will forfeit this chance I'm giving you. Now go. This track will lead you back to Stormfall. Farewell, my child.
Alright, so Hemlock just says, get out of here. We're banished. We are now on the path of the exile. That's literally what we're on. Literally on path of the exile in the midst of Wilsen! Alright, we get to choose our reward for an objective completed. We could get a Force Cloak, Health Cloak, Health with Resistances, and Defensive 1 Gem Socket. Or a whole bunch of Resistances. I don't want any of these. I'm just going to sell them all, so whatever. Alright. So we need to reach the palace.
There is no giving up on family. No matter the odds. Right, Val? Damascus. You will help me find her.
Okay, so now we're going to go search for Val, even though our adopted father told us directly not to. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Alright, so this is the way how these little gems work in this game. So if you've got a socket in your item, the socket itself will be specific and will tell you exactly which stat line of a gem it's going to interact with. So in this case, my chess piece is a leather brigantine and it's got a green defensive 2 slot. So I can put in a gem, and for instance, this particular gem would activate its defensive green 2 slot, which would give me 4% elemental resistance score. Or I could wear this one, which would give me 4% block efficacy. Efficiency? I don't know what block efficiency is. I really don't. I'm going to do this. Elemental resistance. That's what we're going to do. And then away we go. Alright, we got to reach the palace and talk to the Merchant Prince again. This is a statue of the Merchant Prince, by the way. I really like the layout, the theming, the art. Like, so far, really good game. Like all the work that they put in. I'm playing in offline mode because online mode is an absolute mess right now. By the way, all the memes about PoE being like a small indie team, like Grinding Gear Games has well over 100 employees now. This is actually a small indie team that started out as a Kickstarter. So if you're looking for reasons, not excuses, but if you're looking for reasons as to why things aren't like perfect on day one, it's because it literally is a small indie team. Okay, and I didn't say this at the beginning of the stream today, so for those of you who are in chat, you can of course like the video, subscribe, and all that great stuff for more video discussions just like this one. And for more streams where you see me rant and rave about various games. Like, look at this palace. This palace is gorgeous. And look at how the pillars disappeared. You see that? To me, that's gorgeous that they've already got that built into the game. Like, hey, here's graphics that do disappear that allow you to see your character. They give you the feeling that you're inside a large building even when you're not. Or the feeling that you're behind a pillar even when you're not.
Crushed by Republican purifiers.
I have the report, yes. The hour is bleak, champion. So, what brings you to the palace?
I'm looking for someone fleeing with the remaining brothers. I ask of you for your scout's help.
I have ways to locate their position and track them, but I don't really see why I should spare precious resources on your behalf at this darkest hour. I need every man I can muster against the Sphere.
I thought we already beat the Sphere. Like, we did that. That was the first part of Act 1.
Nothing comes for free, my lord. So let's strike a deal.
Oh, let's make a deal.
Brotherhood was preparing an expedition into a necropolis below Stormfall. They believed it would lead them to the cults of the Sleeper's destination.
Okay, nice. We're going to go raid a necropolis.
I would tell you and your bloated ego to jump off the city walls, but I pray that...
Okay, so now we need to reach the smuggler's path. Okay, so we can port out of here. That's another thing I like. You don't have to walk through the entire region. You can port at any point in time. I like that. Takes us back to town. Alright, so we want to reach the smugglers, right? That's the Tribute's Cave. So is it going to be this path? That's what this one's going to be? Yeah, reach the smuggler's path. Okay, so come on down here. There was the inn where we met our friend. Achi says, is the game stuttery or is it just you? No, no, no. The game is not stuttery. The game works absolutely fine here on offline mode. It's 100% the stream and my computer. At some point, I will upgrade my PC, but that day is not today. Not with a new baby on the way. I assume after the new baby comes, that's when I will upgrade my PC. Oh yeah, streaming PoE, it's much better. This engine is not a free-to-play engine. Like, this engine offers a lot more graphical depth than PoE does. I will just say that. Like, the artists that they've already got working on this, and the styles and the graphics, it's pretty impressive, in my humble opinion. Alright, so we're level 12. This stuff is all level 12. Let's build up some rage, and then let's spin around. I feel like the AoE improvement on that augment was good. That was a wise expenditure. I kind of want to switch my mobility skill onto my right click, so that way... I think I'm going to do that, actually. Where's my jump? Where's my jump? Wings of Ishmir. Let's move that onto my right click. And let's move anvils. There we go. Now I'll actually remember to, like, you know, right click like I normally do when I'm playing PoE. Ooh, those guys are big. Anvils, whoa, leveled up. Are these guys bad guys? Yep, here's some bad guys. Let's get them, boys! If you are, by the way, playing the game and you're having problems with the auto-attacking, I just gotta say, just stop clicking. Like, if you're having problems clicking on stuff too much or too often, or like you're trying to attack, move something, just stop left-clicking for a while. Your left click is bound to your auto-attack. So that can be a bit unintuitive as you're trying to move around because you might accidentally click something that you didn't want to. But after about 3 hours or so into this game, I'm starting to get used to the directional controls. So, those of you who are better at gaming than I am, you guys will have no problem with it. There's my AoE, the big hammer smash. Oh, that feels so good. Common Rage Potion. Nice. The way how resource generation works in this game is a bit different.
That's not how
You don't just have, you know, straight up mana. It's not the way how it works. You have what's known as Rage or Will, and then you generate and expend either one. Will is used for spells. And then, what do you call it? Rage is used for attacks, thus far, as far as I can tell. Oh, here's a map where we don't see everything. That's pretty interesting. Early on, like during the first part of this campaign, I could pretty much see as soon as I hit tab, it would pull up basically the entire zone. But it appears we've entered a stage of the game where there's a bit more mystery in which direction we ought to head. Oh, that's kind of funny. It just says Delve Deeper. Look, guys, we're playing Delve League. And it's not even costing me any sulfite. What a bonus. So I'm actually generating Rage right now. So Rage is the yellow bar, and Willpower is the purple bar. I'm actually generating Rage by killing stuff with this spinny move. The spinny move is called, what is it? Blade Storm? I think is what it's called. Yeah, Blade Storm in this game. It's essentially Cyclone, right? It's pretty much Cyclone. I can't permanently Cyclone. It's like what Cyclone used to be in PoE. Oh, it's a little stuttery. It doesn't have the channeling tag. It's a bit what it's like right now. Again, in terms of the performance, I think this game actually is performing really, really well. The reason why it's stuttery, again, is because of the streaming side of things, not because of the game side of things. A lot of people were having trouble playing in online mode, and so because there's not a massive community that I'm looking to trade with, or a bunch of guildies that I'm looking to play with right now, I just said, screw it. For this first playthrough, I'm just going to play a character through on offline mode. Which to me is actually a pretty compelling aspect of the game, right? A lot of us play games where maybe we're a little bit laggy and that impacts the performance of the game. So if you're looking for a game that you could play it and your lag wouldn't matter, then this could be one of them. The fact that you can play it offline is quite nice. Look at this. We're getting all kinds of loot. This is great. We've got our chain hook skill. Let's pull everybody in. And we kill them with our cyclone. Boom. Look at that. I'm picking up way too much crap. They need to have loot filters. I shouldn't be picking up any of this stuff that's just white. Stuff that's just normal items I just need to leave on the ground. I mean, look at this. This is my character when I'm fully spec'd into defensive nodes. And yet, pretty much still blowing stuff up. That's great. Bosses, I'm not going to blow up. I get it. I get it. These are trash mobs, you know, so I get it. It still feels good. Whoa, hey now. Speaking of feeling good. That did not feel good. That was a bunch of stat. Oh, there it is, bottom right. Alright, I'm burning. Whew. There's the status ailment effect. Yikes. I'm about to die here. I'm totally dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead right now. How am I not dead? I need to find something to kill or hit. No! I'm dead. I'm so dead. I can't even... I don't have enough potion charges. No!
Can't do that.
I am so dead. I have 0 HP. Look at my HP right now. 52.
It's not possible.
I have 0 HP right now. I gotta find something to kill. Get out of there. No! I'm so dead. I'm dead. Ah! Hold space for second wind. Alright, let's hold space. What's second wind? I don't know. Is second wind the equivalent of the Atari continue button? Game over versus continue? There you go. We used a continue coin. That's pretty fun. Alright, well, enough of me talking trash about the game, right? The game just kicked my ass. And I was fully built defensively. That was just, what was that? Two magic guys? That wasn't even like actual spooky enemies yet. Yikes. Lesson number 1 of action RPGs. Taunt the game. It always pays off. Alright, kill these guys. Need to generate some more rage. Kill these guys, that'll generate some more rage. Alright, here we go. Did we get any yellow items? Yeah, some yellow items. We get any upgrades? No. No. What is this? I should learn that. There we go. Blood for blood. Cast an area of effect on the ground. What does that say? That was really fast. Blood for blood. Cast an area of effect on the ground that gives you a rend damage bonus if you are not at full health. Gives you rend damage bonus. Do I have rend damage? Am I dealing rend damage right now? I'm dealing no rend damage. Well, let's see if it works if I start dealing rend damage. Ha! So it creates an AoE. Rend damage. Huh. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Let's build up some rage. So you auto-attack in order to build up rage, and if you don't auto-attack by default, then your rage is just like, it's like a timer. It's kind of like rage in PoE, and then it'll just run out if you're not auto-attacking. Alright, this leveled up. Great. There we go. We can jump terrain with that. Wings of Ichamur does let you jump, so that's nice. I was having problems making a jump over cliffs earlier. Alright, was there anything up here? Any rewards? No? Some barrels. Delve deeper? I'm trying to delve deeper. Oh, hello. There we go.
Not happening.
This thing is leveling up really quick. Does that really increase my damage all that much? I don't know. Where's my W? There we go. Whew! If I could actually learn where all of my potions were on my bar, I'd be scary. It's very different because in PoE, right, your potions are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your skills are on QW. It's going to be a nightmare going back to PoE and being like, wait, why am I always out of potions? All right, is this delving deeper? Is this the way? Show me the way. Do you know the way? Spooky skeletons, snake dudes. All right, is this level 12 still? I'm still level 12 as well, so that's okay. Melee also has this little dash ability that's pretty nice. It's built into your auto attack. I still like that. I wonder if there's any way to like increase the or decrease the cooldown on that. Just make it so that way every single attack that you do essentially makes you dash. That'd be nice. All right, you're telling me this is the way down, but it's not looking like it's the way down. It's a big chest. Give me some good items. Nope, no good items. All right. Oh, what's this? Maybe some good items. Shield, pistol. Can I can't walk down here? Oh, here it is. That's weird. The steps were like, it looked on the map that they were to the left, but they were actually to the right. Man, my old man eyes are showing. Alright, a helmet. I think I actually could use an upgrade on my helmet. 40 life, not that great. Yeah, these aren't that great. Basically, nothing I've found in the last 2 instances have been good. Which, that's fine. It's an action RPG, right? You're not going to get an upgrade every time you go along. And that's fine. If I right-click this... Bleeding Edge. Throw a spinning axe... Wow, that happens really fast. Throw a spinning axe in a circle around you that deals damage. Base physical damage converts into rend damage. So this is like Spectral Throw? Let's try putting this instead of our chain hook. Let's see what happens if we pop the blood for blood, where we get rend damage increase, and then we do a bunch of rend damage. Let's see what that's like. Huh. It seemed like that did okay damage, and that was pretty low level. So essentially you combo, you drop down additional like rend damage, and then you throw your axe around you. It kills everything. But it is a 2-skill combo, which means it uses a bit of your rend damage. That's the drawback. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I like that. I like that killing stuff with my spinning blades, Blade Storm, actually gives me rage. That's something that I like, because it allows you to continually spin. All right, what is this? Smuggler's Path. Reach Smuggler's Path. Okay, we did that. We did it. We win the game, right? Wait. I've already been through here. Did I go in a circle? That's like an early exit? That's kind of weird. Okay, so let's not go that way. Let's try going this way. No, that's just a loop. Okay, let's try going south. Ninjano the Wise says, if you want, you can change the key bindings in settings. Oh, that would be great. I should totally do that. Where is that? Settings? Totally change that. Oh, yes, we should do that. So skill slot 1 should be Q, W, E, R, T. Belt item should be 1. Belt item 2. Aspects of Apocalypse Transformation. We're going to make that like... Shoot, we're going to make that like F1. Alright. Did I not apply those? No, I did. Okay. Oh, what did I make my town portal? Town portal will be B. I don't want B to be cosmetics. Can I just make everything set up like PoE, please? Cosmetics will be K. K is already assigned to something else. What's that? Toggle auto dash? I don't know. Backspace? Backslash? There you go. Alright.
Can't do that.
Let's see if I play any better now. Yeah, QEWR. Yeah, so this really is just like a tiny side quest, Smuggler's Path. I guess. This is where we want to go. We want to go deeper into the necropolis. So let's look here on the map. Let's see what would be going deeper. I guess we didn't go to the right up here. So we could do that. Hey look, there's a little smiley face guy. Hello, smiley face guy. I love it when terrain gives us smiley faces. Alright, so this is just a dead end. So let's go left up here. I wish there was a way to increase my stamina as well. I'm sure there is. You guys will tell me, right? There's got to be a way to increase my stamina. Level 13. Woo! Here we go. This is what we want to hit. There we go. That worked. I did some decent damage there. I think that's actually doing decent damage.
Not right now.
It's doing decent damage to white enemies. Blue enemies apparently still wreck me. Whatever the damage was that they were doing. Alright, so our toughness is way up there. Should we get more agility? Nah, we should just get more toughness, right? Yeah, let's get more toughness. When in doubt, get more toughness. Okay, we can now go on to the third passive wheel. I don't want to do that yet. I just want that to be an option. We can grab 25 flat ferocity, move speed. What else could we get over here? We could grant attack speed, life leech on a bleeding target. I kind of feel like that's really good, having life leech. Beacon for the Lost. When your force shield is above a certain percentage, your sacred spell damage is increased. This ability only works if your force shield is above 0. Okay, so I'm always going to be basically at 0 because I'm not a force shield build. When your health is below a certain threshold, you make a prayer giving a buff to all resistance score of your allies for a few seconds and reviving downed allies. Okay, so that's definitely a support ability. So if you want to play multiplayer and play support, you can, apparently. Enemies are killed instantly if hit while their health is below a certain threshold. Hey, Culling Strike! This only works on underling and specialist enemies, so it's not true Culling Strike. And you've got to deal sacred damage. Okay, so that tree is not for me. So let's rotate this passive once. Let's see, what do we got? This is like the status ailment guy, occult damage. What is this side? Oh, that's projectile guy. Yeah, that's projectile guy. Proud Reprisal. If you block an enemy's attack, you instantly deal a percentage of your weapon's damage in a counterattack. That's kind of cool. So we can go to the max block. Pugilist Momentum. Completing attacks with the same weapon 4 times within a short period grants you different bonuses depending on the weapon type. Ooh, two-handed axes, hammers, and swords always stun in an area of effect on the 4th attack. That's pretty cool. provides alternative fourth attack to each basic weapon combo. Fourth attack of a two-handed weapon attack combo stuns all enemies. I kind of like that. So, like, just attack a whole bunch, like basically stack agility and then be attacking 4 times all the time. That kind of sounds fun. Virtuose stance. You unlock the probing weakness and stalwart resolve stances, each one giving you different bonuses. Using a dodge roll changes your stance. While in the probing weakness stance, your all resistances score is reduced, but your basic attacks have a chance to deal double damage, including on critical hits. Whoa! While in stalwart resolve stance, your attack and spellcasting speed is reduced, but your block chance is increased. That seems pretty good. Man, potential to do double damage. This is potentially a wheel. The Arms Master. That's potentially a wheel for us to go to. Okay, this is another status effect wheel. Yeah, force shield and status effect. Okay, this is another projectile wheel. Okay, this literally has headhunter points. So there's literally a way for you to get headhunter points on the passive tree. That's funny. So this is the stack, right? You gain 1 headhunter points, a max of 5 every time an enemy that is champion or above is killed, with points resetting after 30 seconds. So that's pretty interesting. A few seconds of not being hit, you gain a tenant point. When you are hit, you ignore a percentage of the damage and lose a tenant point. Okay, so that's kind of like Ghost Shroud. Right? You just don't get hit, and if you do get hit, you lose a Ghost Shroud rather than actually getting hit. When you hit an enemy that has a certain number of burn stacks. Okay, so that's an ailment. We don't want to burn stuff. We just want to hit stuff. Each time you hit an enemy, you receive an Unleashed Fury point. Each Unleashed Fury point increases your attack speed, your life leech, and reduces your all resistance score. Okay, this is true rage right here. This is the Berserker node. Your attacks generate Unleashed Fury up to a maximum of 50. 3 attack speed per Unleashed Fury point. So that's up to 150% attack speed. -1 to all resistances, pure Unleashed Fury. That's just like, that's spooky. Furious Appetite, your willpower generated is transferred into Rage. And you passively generate Rage instead of willpower. Okay, so let's think about this. So you generate Rage. Is this working like I'm thinking it works? You just always have Rage? Your willpower regeneration is applied to Rage instead. Your willpower generated is transferred into Rage, and passively generate Rage instead of willpower. That's really good, right? Because you need Rage in order to do stuff. Let's go up there. Let's go get that. 10 attack speed plus maximum health. Let's just do that. Fire damage? I don't want fire damage. I guess I'm going to dodge less. I guess I'm going to have to like get some fire damage. Ooh, skills have 100% rage cost increased when rage is over 750, but skills cast at this increased cost deal double damage. Let's go get that. What do you guys think about that? Okay, I think I know what I'm doing from there. All right, let's move on. The Urfan Necropolis, waypoint unlocked. All right. Do I have inventory space? I'm getting kind of low. All right, so let's go back to town. Go back to town, and then we can empty out this inventory, and then move on. I need to stop picking up as much stuff. I just need to pick up yellow stuff. You know that song, Don't Pick Up the Yellow Snow? Don't eat the yellow snow? I just need to pick up the yellow stuff. That's what I need to be doing right now.
Your patron
Is this any good? No, that's agility. Don't need wisdom. Common rage. I think I have common rage. Yep. Okay, away we go. I like how smooth the loading is. Loading screens are just like that. It's pretty much instant when you're loading. Man, my attack speed is really slow. It's probably because my weapon doesn't have any attack speed on it, right? That's probably at least a part of it.
Necropolis. No turning back now.
Oh, no turning back now. We're playing an action RPG, dude. You never turn back. All you do is die, and then you go back into the zone. That's what you do. Unless it's hardcore. And this ain't hardcore. Thank goodness. We already would have had to restart like 3 times. Alright, is this like a mini-boss? Yeah, this is a mini-boss. Cultist of the Sleeper. Whoops. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. This combo, Blood for Blood plus Bleeding Edge, that does a lot of damage. I don't know if it's supposed to be doing that much damage, but it's doing a lot of damage. Okay, here's our first rare guy. Whoa, he hurts. He totally just stunned me there. Oof, I'm stunned. Am I stunned? Am I petrified? Something. Something was that. Yeah, I think he's petrifying me. That was pretty good. Oh, and he had an exploding effect too. Did you see that? He had an on-death effect. Another classic of the action RPG genre. Oh, you killed me? Great. Now I'll kill you back. Can I jump this? Can I make the jump? I doubt it. No, I can't. That's a bummer. There are a lot of spots like that it feels like on the minimap you should be able to jump, and then the game is just like, nah, you're not supposed to jump that. What did I get? Tracker's Reach. Throw a chained hook forward and pull it back. Yeah, we already got that one. Alright, is there a chest up here? Let's go get some rewards. Give me some rewards. Fate Adjudicarix Zeitgeist? What the heck is that?
I need more power.
I agree, I do need more power. Who are you?
What's your fate?
Oh, you're a wandering merchant! Cool. Oh, wow! Look at that axe! Is this the next tier of stuff? 25 to 68 with rend damage on it. That's fantastic. That's gonna double my damage. Yes, yes, please give that to me right now. Thank you, madam.
Fulfill your destiny, or at least the one we
Can I sell you this stuff, by the way? I picked up all this garbage while I was out and about. No, we're still gonna sell this because we still have the resistance from the gym.
shared what had to be shared.
What else do you have? Do you have... Oh, you have amulets too. Okay. That gives ferocity, physical damage to attacks, material resistance, and it gives me a blue support spot. Oh! Lots of resistance on there, plus a blue support spot. I think I'm going to buy that.
Now be a good
I know this is more life, but this has got the blue support spot. Plus 11% regeneration on hit and 38 force shield. Like that's some good boots. Force shield, all resistance, spellcasting, we don't care. Toughness, nah. I think we're getting close to an upgrade over there, but not yet. Oh, what is this? I should not have bought the axe. Apparently this is a thing? A purple thing? I've never even seen a purple thing yet. Required level 15. You get 2 plus rage conversion time. Interesting. That's interesting. It gives increased physical damage and increased fire damage. Okay, that's our first unique that we've seen. That's pretty cool. I don't have the money to buy it, but that's pretty cool. I think it's actually less damage than what I'm going to be doing with the Great Axe. But that is pretty cool. Okay, let's look at these. We presently have 1 red slot. So, and it's what? Offensive 2?
I am trained to wait for history to unfold.
That's rend damage to spells. We don't want damage to spells. Right? Yeah, it's offensive 2. I guess we actually don't like that then. Because we don't use spells. We use attacks. Right? These are all attacks. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Yeah.
You're back on the right track.
Why is blood for blood bonus just sitting there? What? Why is this here? Dear game, why are you bugged out? Alright, let's sell this stuff. Actually, let's use that. Wow, that's better. Alright.
My part here is over.
Well, that's obnoxious. That's an obnoxious butt. I'm going to go back to town and see if that clears that. It says blood for blood. You guys see that on stream? It's just like there on my screen. It's still there. Oh my gosh, that's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to restart the game. Yes, return to main menu. Let's see if that breaks the game. I can't just have a status effect up over my character for the entire duration of the game. I'm sorry. Alright, let's continue to play. Let's see if that fixed it. Ninjano says there are unique items in this game, though they are purple. Ooh. Well, we just bumped into one. It didn't seem that great, to be honest. For 10,000 gold, and I've only got 6,000, didn't seem like that great. Maybe I'm missing something. Soul magic. Okay. So I need to go to... Who is it?
Come again soon.
I need to go to this young lady in order to pull this out. Right? Because this gem... We could pull... For 500, we can remove it. It gives casting speed, so we don't care. Alright, let's drop it over here. Personal chest.
Soon enough.
And then let's sell the axe. Let's go back out. Where were we? To the necropolis. Right? I was down here? Okay. A companion shrine. Oh, that gave me a flying impaler. Nice. Alright, am I supposed to go this way? Was this the way? No, that's Smuggler's Path. And I just lost my little guy. Dang it. I went the wrong way.
I need more power.
Alright, let's go back down. Oh, he's back! He didn't leave! That's really cool! If you leave a zone but you have a shrine active, it stays with you. That's pretty flippin' cool. That's pretty awesome. So I have a little companion now. Got a little floating bug.
No turning back now.
Alright, so we gotta run through here again. Kill these guys. We're level 13 right now. Just based on progression alone, I think I could probably hit level 20-ish maybe today. We'll see how many times I die. How many times I make a mistake where I've got to run through an entire zone again. That's another thing too, right?
This is the tail end of the unholy procession that went through here. The cult
Man, that's really good. That rend, and then what is that called? Bleeding Edge? Does a bunch of damage. I guess these guys don't have that much HP, but man, feels pretty good. That's a staircase over there. Should we go check it out? What do you guys think? Check out side areas. Achievement unlocked. Punishment itself. Nice. Should we go check this out? Let's go check it out. Kill elite soul spawns. Okay, we can try to do that. Is this like kill the, is this like kill, what you call it? Oh gosh, why can't I think right now? Rogue Exiles. Are soul spawns like Rogue Exiles?
Not possible.
We'll find out. Very D3-like, this area. This reminds me of the temple in D3. What am I doing? Am I bleeding here? Cursed? Increase taken. Okay. It's not too bad. New skin unlocked. Cool. Who doesn't like new skin? Shotgun says so much stream lag. Yeah. The game is running beautifully on my computer, but at some point I gotta update my computer. The game is running like a slideshow? For sure. For sure. At some point, maybe this year after we have the baby, I'll get a new computer. But with 3 kids and a wife, other priorities come before before a new gaming computer. So we'll see. This is actually one of the reasons why I'm excited to make a video review. Like to say, hey, here's my video first thoughts. Because the video will be much more discussion oriented and much less gameplay focused. But enough of our Patreon supporters were asking me about this game. I was like, alright, I got the time on Friday. We might as well give it a shot. Alright, what do we want here? Health. Health and force shield. What am I using right now? 61 health. That's actually going to be pretty tough to beat. Nothing really dropped. Nothing really dropped. Okay. It was kind of a waste. Waste of a side area. And we come back and we still have our shrine buddy. I like it. Alright. So we're actually getting pretty close here, I want to say, to the act boss, right? It's got to be. A couple hours of gameplay. Or are there only 3 acts in this game? I actually don't know. Are there 4 acts, 5 acts, 6 acts? 1 act, 2 act, 3 act, 4 act. I actually have no idea how long the amount of acts that they've got in the game until you reach quote-unquote end game. Level up! Nice. We got some pants. Oh no, my companion. Go get him, buddy. Where's my dash? Why is my dash on cooldown? There we go, auto dash. Whew, that was close. Alright, let's put some more into agility. We haven't done that in a while. Let's go better attack speed. And what else? We're going to come over and grab this, right? Yeah, Child of the Fury. We're going to see if this works. So we're two levels away from seeing if this works on Child of the Fury. To see if we can just, instead of always generating willpower, if we'll always generate rage. Which will be great, because rage is what we use for all of our offensive abilities.
Not happy.
The AoE on Bladestorm actually feels really nice. There we go. What is this? This is like a summoning stone or something? Are there going to be 4 of these in this room? Is that what there's going to be? Nope. 1 in each corner? No, I was wrong. Gauntlet. I gotta say, I'm just impressed with the graphics and the smoothness of it. This feels like it feels like a really good game. I get it. The stream is a bit choppy. Totally get it. But let me tell you, as I'm playing, this feels really good. Oh, I should have dodged that. Auto attack to build up some rage. And away we go. Rare enemies definitely feel like they have a ton of HP. What is this over here? I don't know. It's something with a whole bunch of enemies. Let's kill them. What did that give me? Did that give me more life or something? I think it gave me something, but I'm not sure what. These guys seem to freeze you, and then they explode. Okay. That's what those guys do. That's their gimmick. There we go. So 2 casts of Blade Storm pretty much blow up the bats. Unless I crit, and then 1 cast blows them up. That's quite nice. Level up Anvil's Woe. Nice. I'm really enjoying this game that you've got skills that you can level and your character progresses, right? It's very PoE in that regard. Very PoE in that regard. You not only build your character up, but you also build your skills up. Gives a lot of customization.
Sulfur smell. Soulspawn. There's a fully fledged demon down there.
There's a fully fledged demon. Alright, let's go get him.
Demon. Just for me. I should never have come here. Alone. What was I thinking?
Yeah, what were you thinking, dude? You were thinking about the fat loot that's going to drop from it. Watch, he's not even going to drop a rare for me. Wait, does he have... He has like a flicker strike ability. Quit jumping around, Soul Spawn. Sheesh, buddy. I'm just trying to get towards you and progress through the story to get more loot. Alright, so we got a waypoint. We got another companion. It's quite nice. Whole bunch of enemies. Let's go take them on.
No way across this chasm. Yes, I free those bones. That might do it.
Oh, okay. There's like an interactable section of the land. Open the ossuaries. Okay. This is kind of cool. So I'm going to reshape the structure of the layout. That's kind of cool. Open the ossuaries. How can I do that? Frost Tormentor. That guy's kind of cool. He's got like a smash and a slow. I keep trying to kill my own bat. I'm like, no, wait! That can't be mine. This is what happens when I forget to forget how to play a how to play a summoner. Hopefully, there's like some good support for summoners in this game because that could be fun. I can see playing a summoner in this as being quite fun. Give us a shout out in chat if you're playing a summoner, by the way. It'd be good to know what skills I even need to be looking for. Alright, so there's these 2 circles. Do I need to break these? What do I need to break here? Do I need to cut the chains? There's got to be something that I'm missing. This is why I suck at Zelda games, by the way. Because there will be a puzzle right in front of my face and I can't figure it out. Is it over here? There's all these bones. There's going to be something that's like a clickable, targetable bone. Right? I'm not seeing... Oh, here we go. That one's clickable. And then there will be one on this edge that's clickable. Okay. There we go. Explore the depths. Alright, so down we go. Can I jump this? Nope. Man, jumping over terrain in this does feel actually pretty bad. I'm gonna say that. That's the first thing I'm gonna say that feels bad. Is trying to jump over terrain feels very inconsistent. Oh, Ninjano, you're playing a summoner? Okay. When were you able to first start summoning? Like, when did you first get access to those skills? Right now I'm enjoying the melee, but I'm happy to play a summoner whenever there's a summoner available to me. Woohoo, we're level 15. Nice. I gotta say the pacing, the progression actually feels pretty nice as well. The game does a pretty good job of letting you learn, but also kicking your butt when there's a boss, or kicking your butt when there's a new form of enemy that you don't know about. Because using your dodge ability is important. Alright, should we increase our agility or our ferocity? Let's do ferocity now. Let's get our ferocity up over 100. Alright, so we are one passive away from Child of Fury. We can go with fire damage and rage taken per hit, or block chance while one-handed equipped. Well, we don't have one-handed, so we're going to go with this. So that gives us more rage generation. I'm all about generating rage. Because we essentially want to just be doing this all the time. Just cycloning around. That's what we want to be doing. Or, conversely, doing this. Because that's really good too. Combo's pretty good.
I can't do that.
I wonder if it's just that the rend damage at this low of a level in the game is really strong and like these enemies don't have rend resistance or what, but because the amount of rend damage that this does is not very much. It really is not very much, but the fact that those guys die like with one cast of, what is it, Bleeding Edge plus Blood for Blood, it's pretty great. Also, like a single cast of Bladestorm, when I kill a whole pack like that, it basically fills up my rage bar. So that's quite nice. So I guess my combo is Bladestorm, and then Blood for Blood, and then Bleeding Edge if I need to. I guess that's basically the combo. Because look at the rage that generates. It's great. Man, people were saying yesterday on the subreddit they were having trouble generating rage, but maybe I've just gone out of my way to just make sure that I never had problems with that, but I feel like maybe during boss encounters it'll be worse, but I feel like it's going pretty well. PPNC says, came late to the party, why is the stream so laggy? It's just laggy because of my computer. Don't worry, the game looks great. For me it looks great. For me it's at 60 FPS. It's just because my video card is like, I can't stream good things. That's the only reason why it's stuttery. Conversely, it's also why the other day when I was streaming PoE, I had like 10 FPS when we were streaming, what was it, Beachheads? We were running Beachhead maps and I was fighting Harbingers. Full man, 5-man party, I was getting like single-digit FPS. That was pretty great. Yeah, those guys' explosions, they go for a while. They're on death effects. They pierce in 5 different directions. They seem to go on for a while. Maybe 2 or 3 screens. Maybe they just go on in infinity. Or they last the entire zone. There's just so much art that's put into this game. Like, none of these zones are just like straight square zones or circle zones. They're all really lengthy, really long, really large areas. I like that. You don't feel like you have to travel between instances that often. At least at the moment. Maybe it'll change later on in the game, but that's at the moment that's what it feels like. Alright. Warning, all party members will be teleported to the event. A majestic chamber lies ahead, what appears to be a dead end. As you approach, something ominous starts to stir from the depths of your consciousness. Boss fight?
Rewarded the way down. Bastards.
Only torment and oblivion await down there.
Oh, spooky.
It might not be too late to return to the warmth of the surface. Find a new life. Forget about this foolish endeavor.
Okay. I mean, see ya. I'll leave now, I guess. I'll just go back up to the surface.
It's in my head. I must break the pedestal before I lose it.
Break the pedestal. Okay.
What are you trying?
Cut off the dome's power source.
You are too weak to succeed. A pointless death will accomplish nothing.
Oh, I disagree, sir. Alright, do I destroy this? What do I do here? Okay, I just touch it. Alright, it's like the beacon. This is like the beacon quest. You interact with the landscape around you. I like it. Do I need to do this one as well?
From the guilt.
From the guilt? The guilt of killing you? No, it's gonna be too much fun. You're gonna drop some sick fat loot, dude. Can I jump over here? No, I can't jump over here. Why would I be able to jump over there? That'd be too much fun. Man, if there was a passive that just like automatically reset, that basically made your auto attack like Flicker Strike, like your auto attack, auto dash resets upon melee kill, that would be pretty cool. And you're just auto dashing around everywhere. I'm surprised there's not a timer for this mission. I guess that's kind of refreshing, right? They let you explore, they let you mess around. What? Where's Val? Why are you talking trash about my sister, dude? Did Val become the ultimate nemesis? Did Hemlock? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z! They would understand if you fled. I'm not fleeing, dude. I'm coming for your sick fat loot.
And the dark whispers have stopped.
Alright, do we got any upgrades here? I don't think we do. Ooh. It's a lot of force shield. On those pants. That's a lot. Oh, and cooldown reduction for all skills. I think I want to do those pants. Yep. I want to wear those pants. 94 shield. I'm getting a lot of life from that. Cooldown reduction. Yeah, I think I want to keep the life, actually. Alright, away we go. Are these good shoulders? 19 health, 13 resistance. Yeah, I'll actually keep those. Alright, is this going to be a mini boss encounter down here? There's something down here. There's definitely something. A soul spawn and who else? Heron the what? Heron the harvester? Whoa, hey now. That actually hurt. Jeez, buddy. It's got like little frost balls going around. Down he goes. We got Thunderstrike, which I think I can sell. Yeah, that's 100. Alright. Down we go. What? What? Why won't it? What? There we go. Pay no attention to accidentally clicking on spots that you shouldn't be clicking on.
The devourer shall feast on their soul. Come now.
Let us greet the interloper. Okay, so they want me to come down and join them. Oh boy. Alright, let's go sell our items up here at Mojave. Hello, Mojave. Greetings, friend. These are all bad. Bad, 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 bad. Okay. Bad. I don't think I have an empty slot anywhere, so these can just go in the stash. To the Gate of Anarchus. Here we go. Act 1, baby. I feel like we're making good progress. I feel like we're... Yeah, this is the path to end Act 1, right? Like there's 2 more things over here. I wonder if those are basically side quests. Or maybe that's the end of Act 1. I don't know. We'll find out.
I welcome you, hero.
Oh, here's our boss fight.
Come a long way to find death. And death you have found.
You are but a pawn. Who do you serve?
I suppose letting you grasp at hints of truth before taking your life is the least.
Oh, we're gonna catch you monologuing, guys. Bad guy monologuing.
Here, the deaths can be dull sometimes. Anyway, my master, you asked. His envoy, Yudai, led us here.
What for? What's behind that gate?
Quite the thing, isn't it? The structure behind this gate is as old as the world itself, created by our makers.
The Primordials. Okay.
A shame that you will never get to see it. Not while you're alive, that is.
Alright. Vagard Seal of Anarchus.
You will serve.
Alright, let's get some rage going. It's good damage. It's good damage. It's good damage. Man, Ren is doing work on this guy. Ren's doing way better than anything else is on this guy. Oh, goodness! What is that? Okay. That's a legit boss. Deteron. Okay. You have my attention now, buddy. Holy guacamole. What? Watch out, there's his charge attack. I messed up my combo. I pressed Blade Rend before Blood. We're getting him though. I wonder if he's gonna have like a rage meter. How much does he actually hurt? If I don't dodge him whatsoever, how much does he actually hurt? Man, my auto attack is still really slow. What about my slam? Is my slam doing anything to him? Yeah, that's actually doing the most damage to him. Alright, we killed the butcher. We killed the butcher. Every action RPG must have an undead butcher. It's a requirement. Alright, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Two-handed sword that does 62 to 120 damage? That's so much better than my stuff. Oh, but its attack speed is pretty low. It gets minus 25% attack speed. I'm okay with that.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I am totally okay with that. Alright, is there anything else in here? Is there like a chest or something? Nope, just the fat loot. Just the fat loot from the fat guy. Alright, let's get some more ferocity. Apparently the best way to scale up damage, I guess, is with crit, right? And now I believe we can do this. We can do Furious Appetite. Oh, did I get 2 points from that? I think I did. So now look at that. My rage is just always generating. Alright, I like that. Nice. I am a fan. Okay, so let's use this sword, right? Where is it? Where is it? The sword I chose. Okay, 62 out of 120. Look at that. So its low-end damage is going to be consistently higher than... Man, that's good. Alright, and what is this? This is offensive 1 in the slot. This gives sacred damage on attacks with this weapon? Sure, why not? Let's put it in there. Let's socket it up. I like that boss fight. What'd you guys think of that boss fight? That was alright. Oh, so this is where they come from. Man, look at that sword! That sword is no joke. It's got like a yellow glow to it as well. Man, this sword is pretty good. I know, it's low level, whatever. Makes me feel strong and powerful. It's a pretty good sword. Explore Anakis's Hall. Alright, so we got a waypoint. And we're here. Yeah, so this has got to be like towards the end of Act 1, right? Unless Act 1 has multiple maps.
Those lights must represent the function of this place. Is this gigantic structure funneling energy? To where? And for who?
Good questions. The plot thickens, bud. Ooh, 160 health and then 32 all resistance. Yeah, I think that's good enough to say we're going to use that instead. What are we up to? 2,700 HP? Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. The AoE on this thing. By the way, do I have any skills that I can augment at this point? Okay, apparently Bleeding Edge I can augment twice. Increases the ailment damage, projectile speed, area of effect. Let's do that. Oh, I only can do one. Okay, well, let's do that. And then down here, blood for blood. Increases AoE depending on the number of players inside it. Reduces movement speed for enemies inside the area. Allows the ring to be able to be recast. Okay, so you can constantly just be dropping it. Let's do a health regen inside the area since I'm pretty much standing inside the area whenever I cast it. Ooh, what is that? What's the buff that I get? That sounds exciting. Grants a buff for each enemy hit? Yeah, I like that. Is this basically Fortify? Leap Slam Fortify that's built in? If so, I'm okay with it. Why can't I grab this one yet? Why not? I don't... This part I don't understand yet. 3. What does 3 mean? Maybe I need to find another one? Maybe that's what that means? That I don't know. Oh, these guys actually have some armor on them. Woo! I guess auto attacks are going to scale off here pretty soon. Hey, there's my buff. What is that buff? Increased damage. Okay, so you jump into a pack with Wings of Ishmar, and then you get increased damage. I like it. And I get increased health regen while I'm standing inside the blood for blood. I like it. Wait, why is my will going that way? Oh, because when I actually generate rage now... Okay, so that's what that trade-off actually does. That makes more sense. Okay, so passively I'm just generating rage, but now actively, other than my auto attack, everything is going to cost me rage if I'm generating it. Because rage generation is now actually wisdom generation. Now I got it. Okay, so let's go over to Bladestorm, and then rather than increase rage generation, let's do reduces rage cost. There we go. Because the fact that we're actually like generating rage at the moment, that's actually a bad thing. What the heck is this? Is it like a ginormous egg? The egg of the king? Where's Griffith? Where's Femto? Shout out to any Berserk fans out there. That had to have been a crit. Everything just died as soon as I hit it with Bladestorm. Nice.
It's not possible.
It's pretty good damage. We were able to take care of that boss pretty much no problem with the amount of HP that we were stacking. I'm not sure if that's because of the difficulty rating of the boss or if it's because of the build. Like maybe if we just would have gone all offense, maybe he would have died immediately and still done no damage to us. I think our resistances are actually pretty good. 91, 45, 74. Okay, so these aren't percentages. They're just flat. Okay, so apparently there are guardians now. Cultist of the Sleeper. He's talking back and forth with this Cortex-looking guy. Well, that's good. We cannot abide here? Okay. What the heck is going on? Did we just stumble into like a Shaper and Elder dispute in between two massive entities? I feel like that's just what happened. We just wandered along. There just so happened to be a demonic invasion outside our city, and we accidentally jumped into a massive demonic dispute that we originally had nothing to do with. And now we're in the middle of it. Hey, this is a treasure goblin. Let's go get this guy. We've seen one of these before, and I screwed it up. So let's see if we can't actually get this guy. Yeah! That time we got him. Alright. That feels good. Alright, any other... Nope, nothing else that was yellow. Where else do we want to go? We want to go top left? Is that basically what we're doing? Mordor Gandalf! Is it left or right? I don't like the lengthy cooldown that Ishimur has. It is super long. You can't just Ishimur from pack to pack. Maybe there will be another thing that we can do, like just dashing, I guess. Dashing from pack to pack, maybe that'll be essentially what we end up doing. I like those guys that turn into bones. That's pretty fun. It's a fun little mechanic. Facing you alone? I already beat you once, dude. This is a Cortex boss. That's what this guy is. This is literally from PoE. This is just a Cortex. What the heck is going on? Oh, man. This is fantastic. Is this like PoE 1.5? Oh, whoa. Hey now. Hey now. The Sleeper is within me? This is a boss fight. Okay. Alright, do I actually need to pay attention to this guy's damage? That's the question of the day. Thus far, the answer is no. nearly through Form 1. There we go. The answer was, when you have this much resistance, apparently you don't have to pay attention to that guy's damage. Alright, anything else? Oh, we had a level up, right? We had a level up, but I don't think we have a skill augment. Okay. Alright, so away we go. Anaki's Halls, level 2. Wings of Ishmar. So what is that? That'll be primordial. I'm up to 300 of those. What is Bulwark of Dawn? Bless an area with the light of dawn. Okay, cool. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Well, what the heck am I going to do now? Now that I'm like locked in to this third wheel here. We come over here and grab Child of Fury. Each time you hit an enemy, you receive an Unleashed Fury point. Yeah, I don't want the minus all resistance score. I don't like the burn stacks. Yeah. So what do I do from here? Like, I'm going to keep getting passive points, so where do I travel to? A percentage of physical damage becomes rend damage. So doesn't Blood for Blood do a whole bunch of rend? Cast an area of effect on the ground that gives you a rend damage bonus if you are not at full health. Ah, only if you're not at full health. So that's actually not giving me a damage bonus. So, okay, so Blood for Blood, I actually don't want the health regen. Yeah, let's reduce move speed. There you go. We'll do that. Because if I'm at max health, then I'm not getting the bonus effects. So that makes no sense. That's move speed. What does this give us? That gives us more rage. We're fine on rage generation. Like, we got our rage generation over here. We're fine. Attacks and spells are more likely to be critical hits. Plus 60 to crit chance. Let's go here. Cooldown. Attack damage, critical hit damage, and then come in here to soldier. Let's do that. That's the plan. Emilio says, Draconis, you are beautiful. Oh, thanks, Emilio. Very kind of you to say that. You must have an affinity for men with beards and balding.
I can't do that.
Unless, of course, you're talking about my beautiful, charming personality. Oh, man. If only Mrs. Draconis was here to fill you in on the details. I can tell you about my husband's charming personality. These guys must have like a defensive bonus rating or something. Those guys seem to be like some of the tougher guys in terms of taking hits. Because even when I crit against those guys, they don't really die. They don't really go down that fast. Those guys go down pretty much instantly. And again, they're basically just like sacks of flesh and bone. These guys are. These other guys actually have some armor on them. Catalyst, nice. Alright, so right now we're pursuing the occultist. Alright, so at this point in time, chat, if you guys have questions about the game, I am open to hearing your questions. Not for builds, but just gameplay feedback. I am open to provide feedback. I feel like, what, I've been playing now for about 5 hours today? I feel like I can give a general sense of the game. Not of, like, the end game content, but just what the game feels like to play. I think it feels really good. Wow, speaking of feel really good, I feel really good I'm still alive. That was a close one. I guess leaps, you know, Ishmaring into the middle of a pack, two of them being magic monsters, actually can deal some damage. I'm very excited that the game isn't as built around auto attacks as it first seemed to be. Like, I was pretty worried about that. Like, okay, is all we're going to be able to do auto attacks in order to generate, like, rage? Is that it? Because, like, the first couple encounters as I was just walking around basically auto attacking stuff, that was not fun. Not nearly as fun as being able to have at your disposal all of the different skills that I've got available now. Which is true of any action RPG, right? The more skills you've actually got for fulfilling out your build, the better your build will feel. So that shouldn't be news to anybody that's played multiple action RPGs in the past. I'm pretty sure Wings just killed those guys on its own. Oh, what is this? Is this a special encounter? Let's go see. Oh, it's a shrine. There we go. Alright, what's the shrine effect? I have no idea. I don't even see it. But it's there. That's all that matters. It's like air. I don't see it, but I know it's there. That's my Wings of Ishtar bonus, which is granting me increased damage. So that's quite nice. Man, that combo is just really good. Drop down blood for blood, and then you... Maybe it's just Bleeding Edge, right? Maybe Bleeding Edge is just really good. Maybe I don't even need to blood for blood, right? Level up for Anvil's Woe. Cowshead says, so how's the summoners in this game? That's a great question. I actually want to try out a summoner as soon as I get the ability to. As soon as I figure out where those skills are, I'm going to give it a shot. PPNC says, is it too slower compared to PoE? Certainly at this point in the game, I would say it's actually comparable to Act 1 PoE in terms of the rate of progress. If you mean like pushing for the end game, I don't know. I haven't gotten to end game. I don't know if it's like faster, slower, etc. Have I looked into summoners yet? No, I haven't read any build guides for this yet. I wanted to go in truly blind and give people a sense of the game from a truly blind perspective, from somebody who's not getting paid to review the game, because pretty much everybody else is getting paid to review the game, at least that I've seen. So I wanted to give another take that wasn't financially invested. Okay, Mizenonath. Mizionath? Mizonath?
And who will it be?
The remaining primordials will come. This guy, doesn't this look like a Cortex boss from PoE?
Same one.
Is that not exactly what this guy looks like?
Busy to care. Did I forget any? Hear the sad truth, Miseon. None of them are happy. You are alone. Your every word is poison. Finish this. With pleasure. But first, I must have a little chat with my future host.
My future host?
Closer, vessel.
Uh...
A familiar face.
Have we met?
Yeah, have we met? We're now talking to this guy that's been taunting us?
Alas, your friend intervened. How is Val? You're the demon? Leave while you can, mortal. Udive's powers are beyond Udai.
I fled.
Emilio says, would you recommend it for someone who is bad at PoE?
You thought you had any.
I mean, I'm terrible at PoE, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm 5 hours in. I'm enjoying it. I'm still planning on streaming it again tomorrow. Like, so far I'm having a great time with this game.
Fine host, I do fancy your powers.
The clash against Udai is now unavoidable. He wishes to use you as a new vessel for his powers. This is no longer about heroism. The strength you must gather to prevail will have to come from the sheer will to survive. Okay, so this guy wants to kill us. That's fine. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now we gotta fight the boss. Ouch. That hurts. What do I got to do to get him out of that blade vortex? Okay, there's his... Oh, good. He's broken. Watch out. Here's more dudes. Big slam. Yeah? Is that a big slam? It's a big slam coming. Oof, that hurts. Oh, goodness. I'm chilled or something. He's got some kind of chill effect. The game is not telling me that I'm chilled, but I'm chilled. Oh, goodness. Give me some more rage. Oh, down he went.
I made it.
That was...
I banished the demon on my own.
Yeah. That was easier than I thought. I was getting ready for him to go into, like, Form 2.
Still don't know what's causing them.
Such power is meant to be contained
That was not that bad as a boss fight.
unless... Yes. I feel...
You feel my unlocked potential. Oh, great. I'm Goku. I'm going Super Saiyan. I'm now what? Level 18, and I'm a Super Saiyan. Okay, talk to the Primordial Guardian.
I am Misiones.
My kind were created.
My kind were created by the primordials.
Yeah, you're called a Cortex, and Synthesis League wants you back.
Without their guidance, we grew weak. I realize now that our failure was inevitable.
What do you know about this cult?
They are part of an unholy pact.
The Covenant of the Blind. Okay, so we're back to Halo days. We're fighting the Covenant, guys.
What are
Fallen primordials whose understanding
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, what do they want? Jeez.
they are using it as a catalyst. An advocate is part of a primordial network. Two other similar ones are funneling energy towards the main structure.
So do we have to blow up these things?
Is where this ray of energy is heading. By draining the fear that invades the surface city, it fuels Anankas's core.
Okay, so is this going to be some kind of summoning device? Some kind of
It then
redirects to the main structure? Okay.
main structure. The earthquakes are nothing but energy bursts from the core as it crosses power thresholds.
What will they do with it?
Yeah, what will they do with it?
Do not know.
Okay, one problem at a time. First, saving Stormfall.
First one
How do I
problem.
stop the Novice cult?
PPNC says, what is max level? I don't know. I think rumor is either 50 or 60.
How do I stop the bloody core?
Oh, and there goes her spirit. Okay.
Rest in peace, Guardian.
Yeah, rest in peace, dude. Alright, so what do we want here? Force shield, health, and force shield with a defensive 3 socket and move speed and cooldown reduction. This is looking pretty good. This is defensive 2. That's a defensive 3 and move speed. I think I'd rather go move speed. Yeah.
I'm unstoppable.
These are all bad, right? Yeah, these are all bad. That's actually pretty good. 23 health, 24 shield. So let's do that. And then I think the rest of this stuff is all bad. Yeah, this is all bad, 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 bad. Yeah, I gotta sell all this stuff. This sword is just tremendous. 70 to 127. Like, there's nothing that I've seen drop that's close to that. So, alright, let's go to our passive tree again. We were working our way over towards the wild card, I believe is what we were working our way over towards next. So we could get... This is critical. Eventually we got to come through here, right? Either way. Critical hit damage and attack. And then next level up we can go grab The soldier. Okay. Alright, so we've got 20 points to spend. We got 2 levels from that. I guess at this point, let's continue to go up ferocity. Let's hit harder with each one of our hits. Wow, so much for me saying, hey, I'm just going to go with the toughness build, right? Like, look at that. Like, I dumped a bunch of points into toughness early on, but now I'm seriously getting some bonus. Some bonus damage from my ferocity. Alright, let's go to Anaki's Halls. Level 3.
Banishing Udai didn't stop the haunting of this place.
Oh, nice. Guys, we got the Herald of Agony crawler. Look at this. It's our companion for the day. Got the Herald of Agony. Yay! We're truly back to our summoning ways. Alright, what is this? Just this a side area? What is this? By the way, if you click on a shrine and you get a bonus from it, that bonus is active the entire time that zone exists. So like when I go back to the main zone, I'm actually going to have my companion back. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty nifty little system. Hey, that's rude. Yeah, this damage on this thing, on Bleeding Edge, is just ridiculous. Like, it's a lot better than the Blade Storm. It basically functions like Vol's Spectral Throw. It just goes around in a circle. It just casts once, but man, the damage on it's really good. Okay, I just gained a buff, but now I'm going to leave soon. I'm going to leave this side area. It's just a side area. That's pretty funny. So much for giving me a shrine for this zone. I'm going to lose it. Alright, so we're back here. We've got our crawler. Crawler's with us. Maybe I still have the buff, actually. Look, I still have that white little presence emanating underneath me, the aura. Whoa, hey now. That guy's got some kind of knockback. That knockback was no joke. Brought me down a considerable amount of HP. I have like 0 HP regen. Good thing I actually have leech. But next to no regen. I'm basically playing a Vol Pact build. Yeah, Cults of the Sleeper. These guys are no joke, man. These guys that slow you down, that big aura that they cast, that is no joke. Level up to anvils. Whoa, very nice. Very nice. Anything over here? Oh, apparently a chest, but other than that, eh. Are these breakable? No, these aren't breakable. Here's another Necro. Kill the Necro, because these Necros with the scythes and stuff, those guys are no joke. I need to pay attention to those guys. There's got to be a combo to like stun them, and then they can't knock us away or chill us. Maybe it's just an AoE. Cowsad says this could work as a mobile game. You think? I don't know. There's a lot of different buttons to hit. There's a lot of combos to be going in on. I don't play a whole bunch of mobile games, so in my book, I don't know. The mobile games that I play don't involve a whole bunch of combos. Maybe it could work on a controller-like system on a mobile. If you have a D-pad on your mobile. I know it's certainly working as a PC game. At least for me it is. I'm not sure how everybody else is feeling as a community. Rather than sitting back and reading what everybody else is saying today, I'm actually playing the thing. Developing my own thoughts on it. Hey, level 21. All right. I feel like we leveled up really quick from like level 10 to 20. I feel like we've gotten a lot faster here during the second half of the day. I feel like the first half of the day there was a lot to learn. Alright, so now we get critical hit chance increased. That's great. That's a big damage boost. Our critical hit chance right now is 21%. It's pretty good. Let's get some more toughness though. When in doubt, get more HP. Attack speed modifier is actually minus 4.8%, so I need to get some more agility then. That's the next thing that I'll need to do. I'm 100% going to die right here. No? I thought I was. I guess not. I thought both of those guys were going to freeze me and I'd be a goner. Alright, Emeract, Warp... Oh, we got a chess piece. What is that chess piece? An orange chess piece. Is that unique? A Grand Robe. That's a legendary item. Okay, our first legendary item. It is a Sorcerer chess piece. It's got 269 Force Shield, Defensive Gem Slot 3. I think I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that for when I play a Force Shield build. Alright, speaking of which, let's... Do I not have enough room for that? Let's get rid of that. These boots, are these good? No, they're not. Alright, let's go back to town real quick, sell this stuff off, and then continue to reach Anaki's Core Overlook. Legend Dusty says, if PoE can, sure it can. If you're trying to take a shot at the game, this game would wreck most mobiles over time with graphics. I'm not trying to take a shot at any games. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't play many mobile games. I mostly play PC. So I guess I'm saying I'm an uneducated person to make a statement on the viability of mobile games. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, Dusty. PPNC says, I'm curious on how range and bow builds feel. That's what's holding me from buying the game. Well, lucky for you, today I am doing a playthrough. Wait, was that 128 HP? Nah, no, I want the resistance score. Lucky for you, PPNC, I am doing a playthrough today that's melee. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a playthrough that's either... Oh my goodness, look at the health on that. 64 implicit and then plus 86 maximum health. Let's do that. What's my maximum health at right now? 31. Up to 33. Yeah, we're doing that. Tomorrow I'm going to do either a summoner playthrough or a ranged playthrough. So today was my melee playthrough, and we'll see what we can think of it. And then tomorrow we'll see what we think of a summoner. Yeah, so we'll leave this over here for whenever I play as a summoner, I guess. If summoners use Force Shield, that is. I don't know, I haven't taken a look yet on the passive tree what the summoner nodes are. Oh, it's around 25 gigs? Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, we need to reach the core. I feel like we're getting close to the end of Act 1. What do you guys think? Are we getting close? I feel like we're kind of getting close. You will be teleported into a new place. Okay. Launch the event. A new place with no bad guys. Aha! But a cutscene. Oh, wow. Is this like the floating city that they were talking about? In the Prince Merchant's Palace Chambers? Oh, hello.
Take position. Edric, is that you? What the hell are you doing here? So glad to see a familiar face. You won't believe what's been happening.
Yeah, we gotta kill our brother and our sister and our father, Heimlock.
Why the promotion?
Malus caught up with the fugitive Valera.
No, they killed Valera.
Named me Justicar after the report of Malus's death.
Edric, how did you know I was here? What do you want?
You really think your whereabouts would not have been tracked? We know of your deal with the merchant prince, as well as your plan to find Valeria and her new ally.
Oh no, I've been discovered!
Don't do this.
You betrayed the Grand Inquisitor's trust. Now I, Edric, Justicar of the Republic, am tasked to bring you back.
Listen to me. There is no time for this. What the hell do you think I'm doing here? We have to stop this cult now.
You will have the opportunity to explain yourself at your trial. Surrender now, traitor.
How can you do this?
Don't make me force you to comply. Stand down.
I can't surrender, brother. And I won't. There is too much at stake here.
So be it.
Alright. Oh, okay. We're going to fight one-on-one with our brother who has been very helpful to us throughout the entire first act. Alright.
I do not have to kill you. Do not force my hand.
I won't hold back.
So when his shield is up, he is invulnerable?
Last time, I beg you to stop this madness.
You stand accused of desertion, murder of your own people. Betraying your own father was the last straw.
Get out of the way of the shield charge. We've seen that shield charge all act.
Surrender now. This is pointless.
No thanks. I'm actually kicking your butt right now. So, speaking of pointless. Broke your shield. Rend. Grab the health globe. Knock you back a bit. Alright, so that's round one. Here comes round two. Oh, he's going to take off his helmet. Now we're going to be more personal and up and close.
As was requested of you. But you just had to save her, didn't you? She is our sister.
Why is it that everybody keeps getting taller? Every time you see somebody in a cutscene, they keep getting taller. Everyone's taller than your character by like 1.5 feet. If not more. Whew, that hurt. Whew. Gotta watch out for this guy. This guy's no joke. Whew. Yeah, I have no health globes right now, so that's bad. Oh goodness. He's gonna kill me. He is absolutely gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I told you his judgment was final.
Get that rend damage going. No, I have no rend damage. No! What? What was that? Did you guys see that stun? Holy crap.
You chose to betray me. You forced me into this position.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm still alive.
For you, brother.
Whew.
Played us.
Alright, round 2 is done. Let's go to round 3.
I will break your skull asunder.
Oh, crap.
Stand up, Kerr.
Okay, his sword keeps getting bigger. Am I dead yet?
Fight me.
Pretty soon. Pretty soon I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. I got 2 out of 3. Oof. Not enough rage. No! Man, his, I need to take advantage more of the arena that we're in. There we go. Yeah, and by there we go, I mean here I die. I'm so dead. Anything want to drop me some health globes? Anything want to drop me some health globes? Oh, man. I should have used a dodge. Should have used a dip, dive, duck, and dodge. I just revived! I just revived! I just revived! Oh my gosh! How are you supposed to beat this guy? I just revived. This guy's like Shaper level difficulty, and he's the first boss of the game. He's got ground degen. He's got close AoE. Oh my goodness!
I do not have to kill you.
Yes, you do. You do. It's a part of the story. Kill me!
Last time, I beg you to stop this madness. You stand accused of desertion, murder of your own people, consorting with the occult, and betraying your own father was the last straw. Surrender now. This is pointless.
Whoops. Alright, get as much rage as I can going into the next round. Okay. Okay, there's the shield charge. Increase damage from the Wings of Ishmar. And get out of his way. Alright, wait for him to shield charge. Alright, now we drop blood for blood. Then we rend. Take Ishmar. Rend. Dodge. Whirlwind. Ooh, I needed to move. Whoops. Oh, my potions are trash as well. I have a seriously trash potion. My potion's like, gives you 10 HP back.
You chose to betray him. You forced me into this position. Can't be done.
Oof, that hurt. Alright, so we got him into the third phase again. And once again, I have 0 health. I have 0 rage. Yeah. No, I'm dead again. But at least this time I have all 3 deaths to fight him in his third phase, right? At least we've got that going for me. Okay, now he cyclones, so he jumps, he cyclones, he shouts. Yeah. Am I even going to be able to get this guy? I might actually have to go respec my character. No joke. There's got to be a way to out-dodge his jump.
I need more power.
Alright, now he'll charge and then... Oh no, this is his first phase. Okay. Alright, use your dodges when you need to get out of an AoE.
I'm not finished.
Maybe I have to jump when he does that? Is there a portion of the platform that I need to jump to? Okay, now he's gonna charge. Watch the charge. Man.
After I'm done with you, I will rip out Valerian's spine.
Yeah, you're a meanie. We get it. But what's the sequence that I need to be in to avoid your damage? So double dodge. Okay, he's invulnerable again. This guy is no joke. Alright, we gotta go back to town. We gotta evaluate something, folks. Whew! We gotta reevaluate our damage, our passive tree, something. Dodge more? Yeah, thanks, Kirky. Alright. So our weapon, I think, is still probably going to be the best weapon that we can find. Right? Yeah, these are all like 55 damage, right? Yeah, this is a good weapon. Weapon is not the problem. This is 160 health and 32 all resists. This is a lot more. Alright, are there any uniques that I should be aware of? Ordinary health potion. That restores 1000 HP instead of 400. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I appreciate all my customers, even the slow ones. Is that what he said? Mojave with the ultimate insult. I am the slow one, Mojave. My man. Maybe I should just go all DPS, right? Because the less damage I do... Oh, wow. Is that more? It's not quite more HP. Or is it? 60 and 80 is 140? That's 150? So this is actually more life and a bunch more energy shield. Alright, we'll take that. And then we'll sell this. So that gets us up to 436 energy shield. All attributes. Yeah, that's worse. I need a better amulet. This amulet's crap. Alright, what are my pants at? Oh, my pants are just force shield. Well, that could be one reason. So this is 112 health. Are there other pants? Alright, let's try these, right? That's 112 health. Let's do that. That's some serious HP now, right? Almost 4,000, 3,600 HP? I might have to fight this guy with a sword and board. I really don't want to do that. 32 health, 7 resistance scores. So let's take these. Also, rage and willpower cost reduction. That's nice. Alright, so...
Ah, so you wish to harness the secret power of gems.
We've got a defensive 3 slot open. What do we have over here? Defensive 3 would be dodge chance, all resistance, global life leech. That might be nice.
Ah, so you wish
What does she have? She's got 104 shield, 12 dodge chance, 100 maximum health, all resist, 12 dodge chance, 104 shield. Let's do this. 100 HP. That's 100 additional HP that we just got in there. So now we're up to 4,000. Legion says you're playing offline version. Oh, yes. Yes. I've been playing offline version all day because I did not want to deal with any of the problems that were associated with the online version at the moment. No. That is dealing with that crap is not for me. Okay, so what else could we do here? So on my skills, are all my skills leveled up accordingly? Bleeding Edge. So let's do that. That's good. Anvil's Woe can be reduces rage cost, increases damage, spawns a ghost ally that hits an enemy after they are hit by this skill. How many of those can I have? Can I have a gazillion of those, please? Alright, what else? Blood for blood. What do we have on here? Reduces movement. The damaging area of effect follows the target. I guess that makes sense. Let's do the health regen as well, actually, because I need it for this fight, right? I need something besides my health potions for the fight. What is this? I haven't even seen this. Cast a flying hammer in the direction of the cursor, damaging enemies along its path. The hammer returns when cast again. Okay. Average damage is what? 803. Seems good. The average damage on Bladestorm is only 369. I really shouldn't be using Bladestorm during this boss fight. I really shouldn't. That's what I'm learning. I shouldn't be using it. Warpath. Summon a mighty shield and charge through your enemies, breaking their ranks. Cooldown is 8 seconds. Okay, so if I get rid of all of these, that's how it works. So when it says 3, this means how many unassigned modifier points you use. Okay, that's what the 3 means. Let's do that, because that inflicting weakness, that's a really low chance, actually. Let's stay with this. What was the other one that I wanted to use? The third. Right here. Can be held to prolong the duration of the skill. Okay. Converts physical to lightning. Anything else I wanted to do? Bleeding Edge. Fire instead of rend. I guess I actually have more rend damage than I do fire damage right now. The rend damage on this thing is 378 to 679. So if I do that, the fire damage on it, the total damage goes up by a little bit, not by much, but we'll do that. We'll try it. We'll try... Well, no. I still think I need the regen. Allows the ring to be recast. We should do that. We're just going to be running around casting this ring all over the place. Alright, I'm going to use a restroom, and then we're going to try to beat this boss again. Oh. Let's see if we can't beat this boss again in just a second. Let's grab a drink, too. Woo! Whew. Alright. Let's see. Can we defeat this boss? Legend says, I got to level 33 hours after release before noticing that the game separates single player and multiplayer and they aren't interchangeable. That's interesting. Klaus says, got that boss 3 times to around 30% and he didn't get out of the immunity phase after that. Oh man, that's rough. Okay, so is there anything that we can do here? With our passive tree. I think this is actually really bad now. For boss fighting, this is actually pretty bad. Well, actually what's bad is this. I shouldn't be using Blade Storm. Maybe like Bleeding Edge because I can just stand there and attack. Or Anvil's Woe. Either one of those. So, can I level up my skills anymore? Blade Storm is good for like clearing packs. Level up costs 42. So how much damage does it do right now? 1022. If I level it up, 1026. That's not a lot. Like 1030. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a lot. I don't feel like that scales a whole lot. That's what I should say. What's my average damage on this? 743. Yeah, so this is still the best single hitting weapon that or this best single hitting skill that I've got. This is only level 1 and its average damage.
I can't sit around all day. I have archives to tend to.
Okay, so each skill... Wait, so I've been reading ailments wrong. Okay. So I'm reading ailments wrong. Ailments are attached to their skills. So if I take off, okay, so if I take off this thing, then that means instead of bleeding it'll be, or sorry, instead of fire it'll be bleed, right? And what does bleed do? That's the question then, right? There's no in-game help menu. Oh, there's no like, hey, where's our wiki? What does bleed do in Wilsen? Let's see if it says on my character screen. On details. Like, what does bleed do? Your ability to bleed ailment effectively. Bleeding deals rend damage over time and can be stacked up to your maximum ailment stacks. Burn. What does burn do? Probably the same thing. Fire damage. It can be stacked up to your maximum ailment stacks. Okay. So essentially, what we could do is we could bleeding edge and then go ailment stacking and just have something bleeding a billion times, right? With a bunch of ailments. Am I reading that right? So I really screwed up by doing this rage generation thing. Which is fair. It's our first playthrough. I haven't played the alpha. I haven't seen any builds. We're just going from scratch here. So I think that's actually what we want to do. Like, we can inflict a bunch of bleeds that will do a dot to this guy as we run around. King B says, how is it so far? Good because it's just a new shiny toy, or does it have some real potential? No, this has some real potential. I don't know what the end game is like. The story so far is actually pretty engaging. I would say it's a better story in terms of lore already than PoE.
Hi, please don't touch anything.
Alright, so this has a chance to bleed. Does this have a chance to bleed? No, this is weakness, which weakness makes them take more damage. This is also weakness. Okay. I think what we do is we try to stack up a whole bunch of... reset passives for 525? I don't have enough. I don't have enough. But if I could reset this and go grab ailments... Where are ailments? When applying an ailment, there is a chance to double the number of ailment stacks that are applied. That's really good. So we could go bleed. But what's my max number of ailments? I need to increase that, right? Where is ailment stacks? So ailments aren't just elemental stuff. That was me reading into the game. Not reading the game, but reading into the game. Okay, so that's additional. Oh, we could go with this. So this we could still convert our damage, and then we could do burn and bleed. Okay. This would be 2 additional stacks inflicted. So that could be 3 bleeds that we could do if we could get over there. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to see what we should do here. I think. Alright, so let's... Are there any of these that are just like, hey, you inflict a bleed? No. Not that I see. Okay.
Guess I'll get back to my studies.
Guess I'll get back to my studies, yeah. Wait, what's that Juggernaut? One that's called Juggernaut. Show me that one. Summon a shield that absorbs damage. The shield breaks at a damage threshold, damaging nearby enemies. Okay, this is Molten Shield. This is Molten Shell. Okay, so we need that. We need Molten Shell.
A new toy to play with. Nice.
All right, so let's use Molten Shell. Sorry, Juggernaut. Let's put this instead of this. Alright. Then... Is there a waypoint right here? Okay, there is. So I don't have to fight this guy right now and then lose the waypoint. Alright, so let's go get some more passive points so that way we can redo our tree. Let's go do that. Let's go get some more purple points is what we need, and then we can go reset our tree. This is awesome? Yes, it is. My stream is incredibly laggy. I'm sorry for that. It is not reflecting how awesome the gameplay on this thing is, because the gameplay is awesome on this. Okay, that's the Silver Cave Network 2. Is this where I want to go? What is this area? Silver Cave Network 1. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Let me go back up. Let me go back up. Let me go back to town. We'll just reset it from town. I guess what I'm trying to say is I need to go find some more gems so that way I can turn them into her and then use 500 points in order to reset my passive tree. Then once we reset our passive tree, then we can scale up bleeds, which we can apply with Bleeding Edge. Right now we only can have 1 stack on there. Maybe we can just fight him with 1 Bleeding Edge. Maybe we can try that. Rather than farming a bunch. Let's just try that. Maybe we can just fight him. Instead of using, you know, Whirly-Durly Man. Instead of trying to be Whirly-Durly Man. Maybe we just try to use Bleeding Edge. And now that it can actually cause bleeds. Its bleed chance is only 5%. That's so incredibly low. How much rage does it cost? It costs 232. Yeah. Bad Touch says, starting out, does it matter if I go offline or online? I'm playing offline because online everybody's complaining about server status and losing, like, essentially losing their progress on characters is what some players are complaining about. So, like, look at the damage on that. The damage on that is fantastic.
You stand accused of desertion, murder of your own people, betraying your own father was the last.
But I think his resistances during his first phase are not that great. So the damage on this, if it's looking good, doesn't necessarily mean that it is good. Alright, on to phase 2. I don't think I'm hitting him with my rend. I think that the damage on it is like, or the AoE on it. Maybe bosses don't display the damage that you have on them? I don't know. I wish I could drop blood for blood and then just generate rage through that way. That would be awesome. I am generating rage when I'm getting hit. There's some rage. There's some rage. Alright, am I going to start generating again?
That's not happening.
Alright, here we go. We can actually generate some rage. Watch the shield charge. Ishmar. Whoops. Is that actually hitting him? It's kind of hitting him. A little bit. I don't think it's causing him to bleed. I can say that. I don't see any more damage going down. Like, I don't see any dot effects.
Force me into this position.
The trick there, when he fires in every direction, is to not jump into multiple hits, like overlapping hits. That's the trick on that. Alright, he should be phase 3. Alright, phase 3. So I can basically get him into phase 3. It's at this point that I have a bit of a problem. Where is his damage openings during phase 3? That's the question. Because he leap stuns. I guess you can just try to get out of the way of his shield charge and his jump. But there's not much to that. I guess I've done more damage to him now than I have previously, so that's encouraging, right? Does that go through like his shield? I don't think it does. No, he's invulnerable. During this phase, I just basically need to be building rage. Because he does that big, massive damage. Maybe if I jump directly into him once his shields go down? Maybe that's the way you get around that mechanic? I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to beat this guy. Maybe if I had stun ailments, he's just not moving, right? Yeah, we know. We know. We've heard it before, buddy. Alright, build up some more rage. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm gonna die again. I'm so dead. Okay, you can jump over it. We learned something. Even if I die here, we learned something. We learned something. You can jump over his whatever you want to call it. I don't know. His blade surge, his massive AoE. You can jump over it. Faller is all I have left? What are you talking about, dude? I'm right here. I'm your brother. I'm literally right here. Alright, beat him up a little bit. Alright, watch out. Save that globe for when we actually need it. Alright, get ready to jump. Ready to jump. Yes! Oh! Alright. Woohoo! Yeah! We just beat the boss. Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, but the brother, the boss was, by the way, was our brother. And so that makes me really sad. So can we get some F's in chat for Eldritch? I mean, our brother just died. We had to kill him. So some F's in chat for our brother, who was gonna, you know, turn us into our father and then murder us. But, you know, anyway, rest in peace, brother. Okay, so this guardian guy is like our spirit guardian who's gonna be hanging out with us. Man, that just feels good. Taking down a boss, like having actual mechanics to interact. Like seriously, that was maybe not quite Shaper-esque, but that was like, okay, what are his moves? Let's learn his moves. Let's get around his moves. Let's think about his build, our build, and the viable skills that we're using. That was intense. They know how to do boss fights. I like it. John says, how are you liking the game so far? I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a lot.
Can't we just destroy the core?
No, that would require an unfathomable amount of power. You will have to find the main superstructure where the conflux is taking place and stop the Covenant of the Blind.
Okay, so we have to go to Halo and defeat the Covenant, right? That's what we have to do? Okay, so I need to find some buddies, and then we're going to go take down the Covenant.
And might be your only chance to get to the conflux.
Great, religious fanatics, just my luck.
Religious
I will
fanatics.
seek this cult for help. Maybe they will understand why my powers manifested.
Thank you, immortal. My time in this world is over, and I cannot sustain this shape any longer.
Alright, well, rest in peace, Cortex boss. Nice to know you. Oh, yes, share. Share. Give me some XP. Give me some passive points. I want to go do this bleed thing. I want to make everything bleed.
I will.
Balding Draconis receives your power with thanks. Aspects of Apocalypse. Oh, this is... Okay, this is my ulti. This is the ulti thing that they showed off in the preview trailer at E3 a couple of years ago. In her last moments, Mizathoth fully unlocked the sleeping potential within you, allowing you to embody the aspect of primordial beings. Press F to open up the Aspects of Apocalypse selection window. Then unlock the aspect you wish to use. Other aspects can be unlocked later in the game and can be switched at any time once unlocked. Fill the primordial essence meter by killing monsters. Once it's full enough, press R to transform. Your primordial essence depletes over time when you use skills or when taking hits. When it is fully depleted, you will transform back into your human form. Use your aspect wisely, as it can help you out when overwhelmed by monsters. I like it. Alright. Wow. So this is like your ascendancy, but instead of an ascendancy, it's like an ultimate ability that goes on cooldown. So this is like a Vol. It's like a mix between an ascendancy and Vol skills, for those of us who are PoE players. Commanding the battlefield as a beacon of blinding light, the primordial dawn carries the hopes of humanity as she charges over or into the fallen hordes. With her essence infused into the first movement of creation, her believers stand steadfast, smiting all traces of corruption under her holy rays. Okay. So this one, she gives us attacks that deal sacred damage. Holy energy that pulls enemies towards you and deals a vicious hammer blow. Okay. That's 2,000 damage, by the way. That's pretty sick. So this must be like your basic attack. Immaculate score. Hammer of the Aurora. Launch your hammer into the fray, dealing damage on landing and creating a vortex of purifying light that pulls enemies into its center. Can be reactivated to create a powerful explosion. This ability deals sacred damage and generates essence of sanctity. Summon a blessed aura around you, damaging enemies and giving allies additional sacred damage for a short period of time. Dawn Choir. Launch yourself into the air and land at your cursor location, dealing sacred damage around you. This ability consumes Essence of Sanctity to deal increased damage. Aspect of War. Oh, look at this. This guy's a straight-up Balrog. This guy is like the Balrog of Moria. Like Morgoth's creation right here. This is sweet. Many of the fallen indulge in the joys of destruction, but Bafeth aims for something higher. Strategy combined with skill in the service of absolute conquest. He splits the battlefield in twain with the flames of war, dispatching enemies in large swaths. All who stand in the way must fall before his violent ambitions. Frenzy attack, so fire damage. Slam the ground in front of you that deals fire damage. Summon a powerful pillar of flame that deals fire damage. Okay. Strife of Bafeth. Unleash a blade of flame dealing fire damage in a long line. This skill can be charged. Each stage increases damage and area of effect. So this is a channeling sword ability. Alright. Charge of the First Warrior. Charge furiously towards the cursor location, dealing fire damage in your wake. On arrival, deal damage around you in an explosion. Alright, Aspect of Infinity. Oh, there's my floating necromancer. Holy moly, look at that. That's some beautiful artwork. The fabric of the worlds bend under his will, warping his enemies into cracks in space and time. The divine powers of Anulai Tai were born from a need to organize chaos, and from that day he was the one to force chaos upon others, contorting the bodies of his opponents with gravitational shifts. Biorhythmic missiles. Alright, so he's got magic missile as his, as his auto attack. That's awesome. Calamitous Paradox. Launch a projectile of unstable existential energy that pierces enemies, dealing aether damage. If the skill is reactivated or the projectile collides with your clone, the projectile explodes. This ability consumes points of entropy. While channeling the skill, selects targets to eradicate. After selecting a sufficient number of targets, fire out beams made from the fabric of time, dealing aether damage and generating points of entropy. Spatial Warp. Tear a hole in time and space and obliterate all enemies in front of you with a huge beam of aether damage. Teleport to a location on the cursor, creating decay at your original location. Recasting the skill causes the decoy to explode. Okay. And what is this? This is like some Some Rek'Sai. We got some Rek'Sai artwork going on here. Or some Kitava. This is like a follower of Kitava right here. The aspect of flesh. The aberrant burgeons over all available earth, tendrils of skin and flesh booming to assuage an all-consuming desire. His followers are endless. For in accepting Ashtaroth, their bodies become limitless weapons of bone and tendon. They lie in wait, preparing to assimilate the world in their image. Alright, so that's our attack. A shuriken. Okay. Leap backwards and launch projectile in a cone in front of you. Alright, that's the basic attack, right? Isn't that one of the basic attacks of the... I forget what it's called. Is it called the Shadow or the Ranger? Or the Bounty Hunter? I forget what it's called. But the crossbow. The crossbow in D3. Eviscerating Flurry. Launch into a series of extremely high-speed attacks in an area around your character, dealing rend damage to all around it. That's cool. So he just kind of like flails out. It's just like Eviscerating Fury. Ah! The Hungering Flesh. Attack a single target by temporarily separating your being into 3 parts, ravaging them with rend damage from all sides. This ability can be charged for increased damage. Jinkies. Dash through the bodies of your enemies, dealing rend damage to those who pass through you. Rend is pretty good, right? Isn't rend good? Is rend damage good? Let's find out. Rend is a type of physical damage, yeah. It has a natural chance. It has a natural chance to apply bleed on their target. So that's really good. So if I wanted to scale up bleed, then I should pick this guy, because this guy can rend. That deal rend damage. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should do this guy. All right, we're aspect of the flesh. That's what we are. All right, so now we got to go talk to the prince. Whew. Demon Hunter. Thank you, Ninjano. Thank you, thank you. That's right. I can't ever remember the names of classes. That's a lot of force shield. I should probably keep that, actually. What's the required level? Required level 21? Well, that's fine. We'll keep it anyway. Critical hit damage, elemental resistance, willpower regeneration, and force shield regeneration. I feel like my rings are actually kind of bad. Both of them. That's a lot of spell damage, so we'll keep that. But the rest of these we're just going to sell.
Please, browse my wares.
I will browse your wares. And then I will go speak to the Prince Merchant. I love the way how he walks with the sword. Running with the sword, because it's too big to put on his back. It's too big to have on his side, on his hip. I love how that camera pans out when you go to visit the prince. Okay, so am I going to scream at the prince and be like, yo, dude, what's the deal? Like, my sister's dead now. My brother, I had to kill him. My father, I guess. What's going on with Hemlock? Is he dead now, too? Is he going to be the boss of Act 2? What's the deal?
Not without pain. What's the situation?
The earthquakes are intensifying, and with them I have reports of dead sightings and ghastly apparitions coming from everywhere. Champion, tell me you learned how to stop this madness.
Tell me, have you ever heard of the worshippers of the Searing Song?
If memory serves, the Republic rose from the remains of the Kingdom of Alea after the Civil War. Back then, the Keepers of the Faith and King's Guards were followers of the Searing Song.
The Brotherhood of Dawn, okay. So Valyria is with the Brotherhood of Dawn.
Careful with your history lessons.
Alright.
Books are full of lies.
That makes sense.
So is your head. What do they have to do with this anyway?
Supposedly, they can help us stop the phenomenon. Did your trackers locate the group of brothers that were with my friend?
A deal is a deal. She's still alive. Once I have your full report, I will share her location.
Yeah, her location is in a dungeon somewhere about to be killed, okay? That's her location. Oh, we get a legendary item. Alright. So, a legendary chess piece. Utility tunic. Ooh, no, that's good. It's 189 health. It's actually worse resistances than what I have, but it's got a gem slot. It's also got a lot of cooldown, actually. It's got a lot of cooldown reduction, 5%. This is a lot of resistances, but no life. I don't like that. The Blood Rider apparel. I guess we're going with this. Resource generation, toughness, and then cooldown reduction. I guess that's what we're going to wear. What's my HP go up to now? 4,400 HP. I like it. Alright, where am I at on the passive tree? The passive tree, I want to come over here and get ailments, right? So is it faster to go through here? Because I want max... Killing an enemy grants 5 damage for each ailment stack on that enemy. Yeah. I need more max ailments. That's what I need. Are there other ailment wheels that I could get to that's closer? 60% status ailment chance score. Yeah, but I need max ailments, right? Can only deal material damage. That's a lot of extra damage, right? Yeah, that's not an ailment. Not an ailment. Not an ailment. Man, I wish you could search the tree. What is stasis? Stasis must be like an ailment, right? Stasis has to be another ailment. So this whole game is all about ailments, right? What is stasis? Is stasis stasis is off of aether damage. Stasis slows the movement and attacks of the target. Okay, nice. However, we want to increase the number of ailments that we can stack. I think this is a good one, right? That's 60% plus to ailment chance. That's pretty good. So we would want to come over and grab this. I wish there was a way to search this, though. Because I would just search for ailment, and then I would just go for stuff that just says ailment. Oh, this is the block. That's the block. This is more block. So are is the only increased ailments Kabbalist? It's plus 2 ailments is from what I can see. I don't see any other ailment. I need max, like I need a bonus to max ailments. I bet there's going to be like some unique or legendary items that give you, right, ailment status or ailment max ailments. This is occultist damage, yeah. So we're looking for ailments. All right, so I guess we'll just come over here. So we'll come. This will give status ailment chance and ailment stack duration. And then we can come through and do ailment damage, move speed, attack speed. Do we want to come down here? I don't want spell stuff. The only way to get in here is through here. Oh, that's a ton of max ailment stacks. Look at that. That's 10 max ailment stacks and then plus 2 ailment stacks inflicted. So you'd have 11 that you'd have with those two. And then you're inflicting 2 bleeds every time you actually inflict a bleed. That's really good. I guess I want to come from this side. Damage over time generated with a critical hit deals critical damage. So if you crit, and that applies a bleed, that bleed will then crit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to come up and around. Okay. This sounds exciting. I don't even know if it's good, but that's what we're going to do. Are we advancing to the next act? Is that what this is? I haven't seen a loading screen for a while. Maybe that's what's going on. I get it now, by the way. I get this picture. So Hemlock is the dad. Here was Eldritch that we had to kill at the end of Act 1, and then there was Valera, who's supposedly captured.
Are you saying it can't be stopped?
It can, but not from here. I just need more time.
Time is a rare commodity, I'm afraid. Choice, even more so, will help you prepare an exploit.
Uh-oh.
It is here. High City!
Don't look up, right? Some massive alien spaceship is flying in the sky.
Take this map. It will lead you to the Brotherhood of Dawn and your friend. Leave now if you are to save anything.
Oh, okay. So as he was going to tell us. All right, there's chapter 2. We beat the first act on our first day of play. That's good. I'm glad of that. So now we want to track down Valera. All right. So we've got like 4k HP, but now I kind of want more damage. I kind of want more damage. I know earlier today I was like, you know what? I should just get defenses.
There's a battle nearby.
But now I actually feel like there's a path to damage.
It must be where the Purifiers caught up with the Brotherhood fugitives. Valeria should have been with them.
All right, so this is Act 2. Act 2. All right, and that's where we're going to end it for today. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. We have now tried out Lords of Mayhem Wilsen for 6 hours today is what we've played. We made it to Act 2. Lots of things to learn, lots of things to think about. I will be back tomorrow at some point streaming. Make sure you're watching YouTube and checking YouTube on our community page because I'll give you guys a notification. I'll give you guys a heads up a few hours in advance when we choose to go live again tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope today is the day that if you're playing PoE, a Mirror of Calandra will drop for you.